everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope you have a wonderful day. Today's tutorial is going to be based on how to cut a button down cocktail dress with a standing collar using crepe fabric with 3.5 yards. In this dress, it has an half length and the down part is going to be a flared with a turn up sleeve. You'll see everything by the time I'm cutting it out. So now I'm going to start with the down part first, starting with the flared first, then go back to the half length, then the sleeve. So the overall length here, I'm dealing with 57. For the half length is 16 inches, and for the sleeve will be 24 inches for the sleeve. So like I said earlier, I'm going to start with the down part. So folding this particular fabric into 4 to cut out the flare. So folding this into 2 first, then after into 2, I'm going to fold it like a triangle into 4, taking this edge to this edge. You can see. So this is into 4 like a triangle. You can see the way I fold it. You can see. So I'm starting from the waist here. I told you earlier that the waist is 36. So the waist is 36 here. So to determine the waist here, I'm going to start from up. This is 12. And this is also 12. So taking tape around the 12, let's see, maybe it's going to up to 9 inches. So it's up to, so it will mean the allowance for the button. So I'm not going to use 12. So I'm going to make it more, let me say 12.5. 12.5. So from this place to this place, let me see. So this is 9.5 and some inches. So it will be okay for the button allowance. So I'm going to round it. I said the main length is going to be 57. So 57 minus the half cut, 16 for the half cut. So the remaining length is 41. So the down part here, the down part will be 41 inches. So with the sewing allowance, I'm going to make it 42. 42. So this is 42, 42, and 42. So I'm going to round my 42 together to make it a circle. So like this. Then I'm going to cut out the sketch. So starting from the up here, so after when I've cut this particular place out, so I'm going to start. So I'm not going to cut here. Now I told you earlier that it's a button down. So this particular place is going to fall to the front. So let me just make it equal by cutting it like this. So after that, I'm going to cut the down part. So taking this aside, now I'm going to cut the half cut. So this is 16 inches for the half cut. You can see this is 16 inches for the half cut. So I'm going to fold this into 4. This is into 2, then into 4. This so now starting with the shoulder now, I'm using 7.5 for my shoulder. The shoulder length here is 7.5. Here is it. So the armhole, which is definitely at the armpit, is going to be 7.5 as well. Then the half length. For the half length, I'm going to use 34. 34 divided by 4 is 8.5. So for my bust here, I'm using 40. 40 divided by 4, that's 10 inches. So this is my 10 inches. So I'm using this remaining for my seam allowance, which is then as sewing allowance. So this is the shoulder, this is the armhole, and this is to the half cut. So now I'm going to cut it out. So the next thing I'm going to do here is the shoulder, is the neck, the wideness of the neck. The wideness of the neck here, I'm using 3 for the wideness, and I'm using 2 for the deepness of the neck for the back area. So I'm using 3.5 for the front side. So this is for the back first, and this will be for the front. So cutting out the back one first, then I'll open it. Then I'll cut out the front. Like this. So this is how it's going to be. The button allowance by the time you fold it. Then I'm done with the half cut. So it will mean the sleeve. This 4 inches, this 4 inches is going to be for the collar. So I'm going to fold this into 2, then I'll turn it, and I'll stitch it, then I'll turn it, then I'm going to round it. So it's going to be the standing collar that I said earlier. So I'm done with the upper side. So it will be the sleeve. So like I said earlier, I said the longness of the sleeve is going to be 24 inches. So this is my 24 with the sewing allowance. So for me, I'm going to sketch out how the sleeve is going to be. It's not a fitted sleeve like you see it in the picture. So I'm going to cut out the sleeve now. So this is the sleeve, you can see, and I said earlier that the sleeve is a turn up sleeve. So you can see the one I'm going to use at the is 2 inches. So by the time I fold it, then I top stitch it, then I turn it. Then I'm going to put it here. So like the way it is in the picture, I'm going to use it, turn it off. So by the time I'm through with it, you see exactly what I'm talking about. Welcome back. Here is the finished work so far. You can see this is the flare and this is the button allowance that I said I'm going to tape out. Here is it. So it's yet for me to put the button. So I'll put the button later. So here is it. This is the standing collar that I told you. You can see the standing collar and you can see the belt. Here is the belt. So let me turn around and show you how it is. I can see the sleeve, the turnover that I'm telling you. I'm going to put that, I'm going to turn up, the turn up sleeve that I told you earlier. Here is it. You can see? You can see the second one. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share. Bye.